Ultimately, all types of knowledge simply means self-knowledge. The great philosopher equal to heaven, Bruce Lee. When I try to think of a game that can capture the human experience, I automatically think of how to capture the essence of philosophy. Not meaning a specific historical account of one culture's field of study, but the study of ideas, thought, and being as a whole. Philosophy is the one field whose subject matter, whose dataset, is everything. Religion, psychology, language, art, math, physics, science, you name it. For every topic, there is a philosophy of how we understand that topic. Philosophy divides and categorizes every kind of thought into neat and tidy taxonomies, only to cross the branches and evaluate each idea as an intersection with every other idea. I am autistic, which I say because my brain is biologically different from other brains. It is an inherent quality to who I am, but not so different that I am any more or less valuable than any other individual. Equity means being different and equal. I have autism, which I say because while my brain is biologically different, I am not defined merely by the circumstance of my birth, but equally defined by every unique part that makes every person born a unique, whole person. I am unique in a certain way, but not more unique than all people who are unique among a class of similarities. I am unique among a class. I have a part in the whole, an incidental instance sharing in the greater mass of humanity. I am verbal, very verbal. Many would say annoyingly verbal, and while I may have been born verbal, this doesn't mean I had the intuition of social knowledge that people who are not unique like me possess. But learning philosophy gave me a new language. A language that is dense, but lets me shoot straight and honest. It gave me the tools to become verbal and social. The tools to understand and even be understood. Isn't that what everyone wants? I think humanity is defined by trying to understand itself. In trying to understand the universe, we are simply finding points of similarity or contrast to better define ourselves. If we were to look at the sum total of all humanity at once, we would see a giant organic mass yelling at itself, "This is what I am, please love me." Art is an obsession of replicating ourselves, to understand ourselves. And that is why the Talos principle is my golden record game. Through a canonically overt Judeo-Christian allegory, the actions of an artificial intelligence, you, solving puzzles and climbing a tower, creates a dynamic that instills foundational values, faith and essentialism, from the perspectives of multiple ancient cultures into your play. These are the guiding principles that Elohim wants you to experience. All the while you have the option, entirely optional, to engage with a complex simulation of philosophical dialogue that instills into your play transgressive values, skepticism and existentialism, from the perspective of other AI which have gone through or are going through the game as well. These are the guiding principles that the MLA wants you to experience. Assigning meaning, denying that meaning, and discussing that meaning through introspective personal questions, goodwill conversations, and impassioned bad faith debates. Is that not the human experience? To be entirely reductionist, the Talos principle is a game about a robot trying to prove that it is human and escape the Matrix. You, a human player, are that robot, trying to prove your humanity to other robots. The gameplay and the puzzles are nothing innovative, but the depth of meaning being assigned to these mundane tasks is a well of fathoms. When I think about what to put on the golden record, I don't want to put something that tells the universe how important we think we are. I want it to say that we aren't important, that we are just trying to understand so that we can be understood. I want them to play a game that drives them in every direction that we drive ourselves, so that when they finally push through all the game's influences, when they find their own meaning and solution to the puzzle of humanity, the way the game pushes you to find that for yourself, they will turn to the universe and shout as a giant alien mass, "You are humanity, and we love you."
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness, be gone. Excess data cleared.